Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I do appreciate all the love and support that you guys show the channel. Remember, I want to continue supporting the channel. All you got to do is like all my videos, share my videos, comment on all my videos, and if you still haven't done so, hit the subscribe button and enable bell notification so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. Because trust me guys, you don't want to miss a thing. Alright guys, so today's video is going to be a very simple one we're going to do. You guys know I've gotten into 3D printing right here. As you see, I'm printing right there. And one of the things that I've been doing is two-color prints. And a lot of people have done two-color prints different ways. But today, I'm going to show you how I do my two-color prints when you want to change your filament mid-print. And this method also works if, let's say, you're running low on filament and you want to switch it halfway through or mid-print. And then this is a great way to show you how to change the filament on your device. So right now, as you can see, I am printing right there. So this is going to be a two-color print. So that's the reason why it's like that. So right now it's printing my first color. And then once it gets to a certain level, I'll show you what I'm going to do to switch the colors. So right now, as you see, it's black. A black filament, and I do have a white filament on the bottom over here. So once I get to the point that I want to go ahead and switch the filament, I'll come back and show you how to do that process. Alright guys, so as you can see right here, I'm done with up to the layer I want to do the black in. So now it's touching the top, so I want to go ahead to my control over here, hit the menu, go over down to change filament. And then once it does that, it's going to pause the print, raise it up, move it to the side so it doesn't get any more filament around, and it lets me change it now. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it out for you guys now. And I showed you, I did the black one. I'm going to switch it to this white one right here. Basically, it's already getting ready for me to remove it, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out. See, that's the beeping sound letting me know that it's ready. It's already ready to be pulled out completely. Make sure you keep this all wind up so you don't have to mess up the filament. And as you see, I'm going to put it in the holes so it can stay in place so I don't unwrap it everywhere. So now it's stay there and it's secure. Now I'm going to put the white one. And once you pull it all in, you bring it all the way to extruder. Once I have my filament all the way in now, so everything's in. So all I'm gonna do now, come back to my monitor screen right here, and it says press the button to heat the nozzle, because it's gonna heat it up because it cooled down while I was changing it. Once that heats up, it's gonna go ahead and adjust the filament in there. Give it a second for it to heat up. And now it tells me right there to go insert it, which I already did, so I'm just gonna push the button down. And now once I do that, it's gonna go ahead and purge the nozzle. Just waiting for the nozzle to move around. You can see it there. It's purging the black one out. I don't know if you can tell from right there, but now the white is coming out from the nozzle. So once it finishes purging, it's going to go back on my screen and ask me, do I want to purge more or continue? Since I already see the white coming out, I'm going to hit continue. Make sure I clean the line out by pulling it away, and then hit the button to continue. And as you see, it went back to where it started, where it left off actually. Let me confirm it. Where it left off, and then it's going to go ahead and continue with the print. And as you see, the white's already on there. So then now we'll come back once everything's completed and I'll show you the finished product.
Alright guys, I did want to come back for a second and show you the progress it's doing with the white print. As you see, the top layer that I wanted to be white is coming out right. It's not finished yet, but I did want to show you how it's looking so far, how clean it looks. So now once this all is done, we're gonna come back and show you the final piece that I finished and the final product. Alright guys, I'll catch you in a second.
Alright guys, so I have had another successful print for 2 colors. There you go. I showed you in this video how easy it is to do a 2-color print when it's something like this. I wish I had the yellow print, so as you see, this is black, the main base print, and then I did the top layer with the letterings and the logo in white. Again, I wish I had yellow and make the whole Wu-Tang thing more original, but this is what I have for now. But this came out really awesome. So in this video, I did show you how to do a two-color print, which is very simple. But the main purpose of this video was to concern on changing the filament halfway through a print, so you don't lose your project. You saw how easy it was by just messing around with the ender system here, putting the system in change filament. It took the filament up, took it to the side, and we were able to change it. It's very simple. There's other ways to do it as well, but this is the easiest way for Ender Pro. And that's the only thing I can show you on, since I do have an Ender, but I'm pretty sure this works the same process as to the other printers as well. But again, I have only showed you how to do on the Ender series, so because that's all I have. And guys, it's completely done. It's still on the board. So now what we're gonna do is take it off from here and just take it off the board. And then we're gonna take a look at it. It's a little hard to move. As you see, I'm trying to do this one-handed. I'm gonna move it all the way to the end so I can get more space into it. And I did get the area. There you go. Took it off. Look how good that thing looked. Alright guys, let's go ahead and give my final thoughts on what I did today. Alright guys, so we did have a successful 2-color 3D print like I showed you earlier. This is my Wu-Tang Clan plaque. It has all the members' name around. It has the year that they were performed and their logo in the middle. So I did do this plaque before, but all in 1 color. But I wanted to distinguish the difference, you know, the logo and the names, the different colors. So I tried it, I looked it up, and I showed you how to do it. Basically, you wait to the point that you want to change the color, and then you change the filament, the color of the filament. So yeah, so in this video I did show you how to do 2 things. I showed you how to do a 2-color print on a simple one. This is a simple print that I didn't have to do too much detail, like keep switching back and forth. Now you want a better 2-color print, you're gonna have to get a different printer that does 2 filaments at the same time, and the computer knows which one to use at the time. They do sell those. I looked into it and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Am I going to invest in it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But for right now, since I'm still learning in the 3D world, I'm going to mess with this for a lot longer first. And then if I do decide I want to get the 2-color printer, then I'll get that one. But then that's just one thing I showed you today. The second thing I showed you is how to change your filament if you're starting to run out or you want to change color. It's a very simple process. There's many ways to do it. The way I did it, because it's the option available on my Ender 3 Max, is I just click on the menu button in the Ender printer and then click on change filament. And as you saw, it stops the printer right away from continue printing and moves it to the side, and then shows you how to change it. Well, it doesn't show, it tells you when to change it, when to go ahead and remove it and everything. It's a very simple process. And that works for most Enders. Now some Enders is very rare, but there are some Enders that you just it doesn't give you the option. What you're gonna have to do is pause print. You have to pause the print. Do not cancel the print. Pause print. Not cancel or / stop. You guys know how that is. So you pause the print. So it'll do the same thing. It'll stop it, move it to the side, bring it back to the home stage, and from there you just go ahead and remove the filament, and then preheat the ender part of the print, so it can heat up the nozzle. So when you put the filament back in, you can actually purge it yourself. Now, with some of the things I've seen before with the other enders, or like I said, you have to pause the print. It'll go ahead and do another outer ring filament. So you got to keep an eye on it, and because it's not going to do it on the print bed itself. It's going to do it up in the air because it's taking off from where it left off. So you want to make sure you clean it up as it's going. Just pull it away so it doesn't ruin your main print. I've seen that done. So that's another way you could do it. You can pause the print and then change the filament and then resume the print. Now, when I ran into that, when I tried that the first time, what I ran into that is sometimes the ender doesn't want to resume the print. So now you're like, okay, I've done half my print. I wasted so many hours. What am I going to do next? How am I going to fix this? Good thing about ender is if you go ahead and power off, it'll still save where it left off and resume where it took off. So if that happens to you that you can't resume print, all you have to do is power off your ender, wait about 5 seconds, power it back on, and when you go back in there, you'll have the option to resume print. So you got that there in case that ever happens to you. So no worries. And because ender did that because there's times that when I say we're printing a large print and then somehow, some way we lose power in our house for like a few seconds. What happens? Your ender powers off. So what happens to the print? It stops. It won't resume. So ender created that in their software on the printer that if it powers off, it saves you from restarting the whole thing over and you can resume back. So that's a good thing. Now, the third way that I know you could do this is by taking this in your slicer. So you're in your slicer, you have to program your slicer to stop the print when it gets to the point that you want to change the color. And then automatically your ender will stop, or your printer will stop printing at the level you want it to stop, wherever you choose. It doesn't do it automatically. You have to choose the where to stop. So once it stops there, it'll give you the option to change it, and then you can resume the print back on there. I haven't tried that way because it takes a lot more work of doing it that way. I feel like if I just stop it, it'll work just fine for me because I could time it to what I wanted to do, so I would be on top of it. But the only good thing about doing it that way with the slicer is that you could time it at a time to stop. And let's say you let it print overnight, at least when you wake up, it'll already been stopped at where it needs to be. So I might try to do it that way one time, but right now I'm happy the way I'm doing it by stopping it myself and changing the filament myself and everything, doing like that. So for now, I'm doing this way. Alright, so but I did want to show you how to change the filament mid-print in case you lose power, you're running out of filament, or you want to change color. So I'll show you those two things in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed everything I showed you today, and if you did, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support you guys love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button because sharing is caring, and we want to make sure everybody's aware of everything we do on this channel so they don't miss a thing, just like you don't miss a thing. And guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below. I'll get to you as soon as I can, when I can, as fast as I can. And if you still haven't done so to the end of the video, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, enable bell notification so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one, whenever we go live. Because trust me, guys, you never ever want to miss out. And that's it for today. Until next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.